Good evening, folks. So tonight I'm going to take a look at a quick review of the MacBook Pro with Retina Display. Now you may ask, why am I doing such a late review? Because this device came out over 6 months ago or so. Well, recently this model, this one came out like October or late fall 2012, which was initially priced at about almost $2,000, I believe $1,900. Actually dropped in price recently, and you can get it on Amazon for about $14.99. So in case people are looking around for this model, you wanted to see how it is, what it does. So this is the MacBook Pro with 256 flash storage. So it's not $14.99 for the 128 solid state. You could pretty much call it a solid state hard drive. This isn't the 128, this is the 256. That's why it's such a good price for $14.99, considering, relatively speaking, being an Apple product. Let's turn it on. Well, first, let's just take a look at it. It's very slim device. Of course, it's missing a DVD drive, but that's the trade-off you get for such a portable device. So this is the 13.3 inch, not the 15. Let's look at the ports as well. So we have a Thunderbolt port, that's a charger port, two Thunderbolts, USB headphone jack, and also works as a mic. It's an opening lid. On the right side we have USB to the right, HDMI port, and I guess the SD slot. Once again, no DVD drive, so you would have to buy like a super drive if you want to do things like install Windows 7, which you can do very easily thanks to its boot option inside the Mac. So once again, this is the 13.3 inch. Keyboard is all the same. As you can see, the MacBook Pro insignia that's usually right here isn't there for the new models. It's not a really big deal for me. This is the model that has 8 gigs of RAM, so it's pretty fast. It's soldered on, so you can't really add more, but 8 gigs should be more than enough. Let me just sign in. So it boots up really fast. Now this camera's not going to show the best quality. I mean, you have to see it face to face. It's just beautiful. You go to a local Best Buy or something, you'll see the difference between this one and a normal Mac. So yeah, it has 8 gigs of RAM, 256 hard drive space, and it's pretty fast. It has a i5 2.5 gigahertz processor, dual core. The newer model now that's over 1500, which came out in January of this year, is like $16.99, $17.99. So if you want the newer model, the difference between they both Retina Display, both have 8 gigs of RAM, storage is the same. The difference is that the newer one has a 2.6 gigahertz processor, which with the turbo feature goes up to 3.0. This one has a 2.5 gigahertz processor, which with the turbo boost goes to 2.9. So that's the only difference. So you can get this as a steal of a price for $14.99, $1,500. If you can try to go into a local Best Buy and get it, that's what I did. I got the last one in my district. So, but it's a great screen. I played some games on here which were great. Steam now works on Macs. This is my first Mac. I've been a Windows user my whole life. A cool feature that I found where is it? Cool feature I found was the ability to add Windows to your. As soon as I find it, well, you can add. It's called Boot University or something. You can add partition a select portion of the drive to boot Windows 7 and lower. Right now they don't support Windows 8, but for now it's Windows 7, which I think is the better one of the two in a way. So this was just a quick review. I would definitely grab on it if you guys are waiting. I don't know if the price is going to drop any lower, because when this model sells out, it's going to be gone. So Amazon has it for $14.99. If you can get it for lower, you can try. The touchpad is great. and speak on that really. It has a 7-hour battery. I've been using for 2 days, and it actually lasts about 5-6 hours. And this is just running, you know, running Chrome browser, watching videos on YouTube, stuff like that. So it actually does a decent job. Besides that, the screen is beautiful. We could use the resolution. Go to the resolution to show you. So resolution here is best for Retina Display. You can actually go higher if so here, if you select scale, you can go higher resolution, which is 14 by 9. This one's 14 by 900. This one's 1680 by 1050. You do lose some performance because, you know, now you're doing a higher higher resolution. But I leave it on what it's best for Retina Display, which does a great job. Battery life's great, it's fast. Now, one issue I had, which almost put me off from buying it, is that it has no Ethernet port. So I had to go purchase this little guy. 30 bucks. There's two options. You can buy the Thunderbolt to Ethernet port, or you can buy the USB. Make sure you get the Thunderbolt because it gives you the fastest speed. And you just connect it right into this guy, and then you're all set. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it's definitely a buy. Anyone who's iffy, doesn't want to jump on Apple, I think it's a great jump. I can still connect from this device to my Windows 8 desktop, you know, do downloads here and have it transferred to the see downloads here and transfer it to the Windows 8 desktop through the network. So, you know, they still work hand in hand. They connect properly. And once again, you can always install Windows 8 here and run 2 different OSs. It does have a camera. I haven't tried that. It's little things like that. I really haven't bothered with the camera. But I did do one FaceTime. It's pretty good resolution. The speakers here are great too. They're down-firing. Let's see if I can lift it. Down-firing speakers, but you can hear them clearly, plain as day. So you guys should definitely buy it on it. If there's any more, Amazon.com has a few. If your Best Buy close by has it, make sure you get the it's $14.99 or $15.20 for Best Buy, and this is the 256 gig model. Don't look for the 128. That might be slung around the same price. It's a steal. If you guys have any questions, I can post the model number and where you can get it. Please subscribe, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.